Welcome back everyone to another video in Forza Horizon 5, where today we are going to be beating some records. So what we're going to do is head on to the main menu here, where if we scroll on over until we see our stats, then scroll on over to records, it will show us all of our personal best records that we have gotten so far in the game. Now we're going to try and attempt to break as much of these as we can, but there are going to be some where we either can't, or I'm saving them for a different video, such as the highest drift zone score, which still isn't at 2 million. That video is coming soon, hopefully. But I think what we're going to do is start off on the right hand side, so the highest speed trap score, the top speed and biggest air. So first of all, I think the easiest, well, we might actually be able to do both of them in one, the top speed and the highest speed trap score. So they are both 300 miles an hour. I'm not too sure if that's maxed out or not, or if it can go more than that. I'm not too sure. But what we're going to do though is head on into our Koenigsegg Jesco, which has been tuned to essentially the fastest car in the game. If I'm correct, please let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. But here we are in our Koenigsegg, and now this can go over 300 miles an hour, so this should beat it pretty fine. So let's go ahead and head on down to the highway, where we can then go ahead and do a top speed run and speed trap run. So full acceleration, like so. There's already 150 miles an hour, like so. Insanely fast, this car. Already at 200 into a car. Brilliant. But yeah, there's 200 once again. Now at 250. So we should be able to do it. I've just realised though the speed trap is there though. Oh wait, no, that's a speed zone. Wait a minute. Wait, is it a speed trap or a speed zone? It's a speed trap. Great. We did get 300. Let's just go ahead and restart. Let's just go ahead and spawn a bit further back, where we can actually go ahead and get a bit more speed and hopefully not crash into a car. 200. There's 295 miles an hour. It's slowing down. 299. Please, come on. Can we get 300? Come on. 300 miles an hour. That's a new personal best, so that does mean that is a new record beaten as well, only by 0.42 seconds, which is pretty close, not gonna lie. So we got a new personal best on the speed one. I've just realised though, we probably could have kept going to get the top speed, but yeah, that it hasn't updated for the speed trap, so I'm not too sure if 300 is the max. But let's just go ahead and rewind a bit so we can actually try and beat the highest speed in general as well. So I don't know where I started breaking, but yeah, okay, no, that's good enough. So 301, so 3-2, so we've technically beaten it. We're just gonna go all the way to the end, and yeah, tell you what, we'll go all the way to the jump just in case we do beat the biggest air time and stuff. So we might actually get a new record now as well for the highest speed zone, so that would be interesting. So
in 400 yards, turn sharp
303 miles an hour, pretty good. So I'll take some of those accolades. Anyway, right then, now for the danger sign. There's 305 miles an hour, so that's definitely the fastest. Off the road we go. Brilliant. And another personal best there as well, which is pretty good. So, oh, never mind. So try and stick to the road or in the air, okay. And hitting the jump at 290 miles an hour. So will it be enough to beat 10 seconds? I'm not too sure, but I guess we will find out shortly. And I doubt that was 10 seconds. I won't really count it, but that was a new personal best. Then, so high speed trap score 305 miles an hour. So yeah, something's bugging out with the top speed then, considering we've got more than 300 miles an hour as proven for the speed trap zone. So next up, the biggest air. That's going to be hard to do. I've tried to do this for ages, and yeah, pretty hard is all I can say. I think this airport drag strip is basically the best spot for us to go, just considering this is basically one of the furthest jumps you can sort of do. So that should mean we should be able to beat it as we go into a tree. Brilliant. I think he'll be good enough for now, so let's just go ahead, full accelerate like so, straight into a tree. How lovely is that? But there we go, there's 150 miles an hour, so hopefully we can get pretty close to 300, just so we can get the biggest air possible, which would be pretty good. So there's 270, 280, if we can get about, okay, yeah, I would take that speed though, so just under 300, not too bad, so that's looking pretty good. Maybe a new personal best, considering how far up we are, but that's not too bad either. Failed. Brilliant. But right then, did that change anything? Probably not, to be honest. No. Right, I think I may have found a good spot. So we are going the right way. Yeah, we are. So I've just found a pretty good spot where we definitely will be able to beat our record here. So we could actually, let me just check real quick. The biggest air time, no, longest jump is 15. I was at 15,000 feet, but the highest danger zone is 3,000. I do not know, and I'm not even going to bother asking. No clue if we can beat that or not. But basically what we're just going to do is come to the end of this highway near the Trailblazer, I believe. And then, yeah, we're just going to jump off straight off of one of the mountains. So I just need to remember which one, which I think is the one right in front of us. So let's go ahead, come off of here. And this is definitely the one. So that's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 seconds, which wasn't too bad. We do need to find the right spot though for the jump, which, oh, never mind, we have got a new record. We have got a new record of 9.53 seconds. We're gonna do that one more time though, because I think we can get 10 seconds. We should get 10 seconds is all I can say. So let's go ahead and do that once more. And approaching the jump now at 300 and now approaching the jump at over 300 miles an hour, which is pretty good. And that was a fail there is all I can say though. But we might actually get a bit further, to be honest, which I think we have done. So that wasn't too bad. So I think we might have beaten it once more, but I doubt we have though. No, we haven't. Okay, so we've now beaten 3 records, all of the ones on the right, even though the top speed isn't showing. So next up then, I think what we're better off doing to actually get one, like highest danger zone score. Okay, we're going to do that one next, and that should be an easy one because we just need to find the one where we've got our best. And yeah, so 3,111 feet. And what are the odds? We are back here once again, and this is where we are going to be getting a new record on the longest jump. So I need to just first of all figure out how much score we're actually going to get and how much we need to tweak things up a bit first of all. So coming in at about 295 once again. So please be a good jump. We are sideward. So there's 1,000. 2,000, so yeah, oh, it's gonna be a bit tough. 2,900, we weren't too far off, to be honest. So let's go ahead and run that back again. Okay, so starting all the way at the back of the forest here, which is pretty good. So already coming out at nearly 200 miles an hour, which is pretty good. So this should be a pretty good one. I want to say we're gonna get 3,000 feet on this one, hopefully, which will be pretty good. So there's 295, 296, 97, 300 miles an hour we are hitting this jump at, and oh no, we have failed. So I think we've got the speed, it's just the angle and where we land which is going to be more of a problem. So that's not going to be it either, to 700. So yeah, we've got the speed, we can't gain any more really, so it's just where we're landing which we need to figure out. And okay, this one is going to be a bit tougher considering we're not going to have as much speed, and we do need to gain over 1,000 feet on this, but maybe in this Koenigsegg we might be able to beat it though. So it is, of course, this one where we jump across the whole thing, which, yeah, is going to be interesting. So there's 2,000 feet there. So it's possible. I broke the game. Right, so yeah, it's definitely possible on this jump as well, though. Just like the other one, but it's just getting the distance or the angle, because you can, if I'm right, I've seen people like glide across the buildings or something, which has helped them get a better score. So that's something we might need to consider doing, but it is going to be a whole lot harder doing that as well. That was a bad attempt there, though, is all I can say. Okay, what happened then? That might have actually been it. To be fair, I don't think we're going to get any further than what we have currently gotten so far on that one. So I think that one's going to be a fail. So yeah, 3,111 feet is a lot further than I thought it would have been. So I think what we'll do next up is we'll do the longest drift, 33,000 feet. So oh boy, we're going to be at this for quite a while as well then. So, we are right next to the roundabout, aren't we? Yes, we are. So, let's go ahead and jump into a drift car and then start doing that then. So then, here we are at the roundabout. So, this should be pretty good for the longest drift. So, we might as well go ahead and start now then. And yeah, so 33,000 feet, I have no idea how long that's going to take us. So, hopefully less than 10 minutes, I want to say, but yeah, I don't remember doing this, and yeah, no clue how long it will take. So with that being said, I guess I will see you as soon as we mess up. No! Oh, gosh. I doubt we've beaten that, to be honest. If we haven't, we're going to have to. What was it on before? Was it the exact same? I think it's the exact... Yeah, chances are we're not beating that today either, which is just really... I mean, mate, that took me well over 10 minutes to do, I think. So, yeah, why don't we do one where we can actually beat, and that's probably going to be the longest skill chain. So I think that might end up being the last one we do today as well. So longest skill chain, 8 minutes and 18. So first of all, I do actually need to turn it on, which would be useful. So that on so we can actually see, and then so 8 minutes 18. So I'm just going to get like a 10-minute timer up, just so I know that we've beaten it. So let's go ahead and jump into a car, I guess I should say. Well, actually no, we should be finding this one, I want to say. So where's the highway at? I do not know, but I think we're just going to start now. So there's 10 minutes. So I guess I'll see you in 10 minutes time when we've got another record. Alright then, that should be a new record complete after 10 minutes of doing this skill chain. So we'll just wait for it to run out, just in case if we do just lose it and it don't reset, then yeah. So it's still going up. Brilliant. So it should stop soon, I think. I hope. Any day now. Oh, when's it gonna stop? Oh, come on, any time now, surely. Like, we've gained nearly 100,000 here just for sitting on the side of the road, basically. So, yeah, I don't know how much longer this is going to take, but I could do with it ending sort of now. Well, at least we've got, like, 150 million points, I think that is, so I'll take that. It's literally getting dark. We've been here for that long, honestly, and it's still going up, and yet there's no sign of it not going up. Jolly good day. Oh, there we go, finally. Oh, we've got some another record as well for the longest skill chain that we've got as well, so I would take that. So how long did that take us to do? Where is our thingy, I should say? So records, 17 minutes. So we were stuck here for 7 minutes just waiting for that thing to stop, but that's another record done, and that's the last one that I think we're going to do for today. Then there we go. That was another record finally done, which took way longer than I thought it would have, but I think so for now then. That is going to be a wrap for today's video. We got 4 new records for our personal best, which is pretty good. So with that being said though, thank you all for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more better content, and other than that, I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.
When you say it like that, let me fuck you right back, got me